In the grand, often bewildering, dance of human connection, there's a clandestine art known only to a discerning few. It's not about grand gestures or whispered sweet nothings. It's about wielding words with precision, crafting phrases that resonate deep within her heart and mind, sparking an undeniable desire. Imagine unlocking the very blueprints of attraction, not to manipulate, but to genuinely connect and inspire a craving that goes beyond the superficial. Are you ready to unravel the subtle secrets that transform casual interest into a magnetic pull? Let's dive into the fascinating psychology of what makes her want you badly. Use 15 secret phrases to make her crave you. 1. Do you mind if I sit here? The seemingly innocuous phrase, "Do you mind if I sit here?" is a masterclass in approachable subtlety, especially for those who might feel a touch shy when initiating contact. Its power lies in its indirectness. It doesn't immediately reveal romantic intent, allowing for a low-stakes opening. This line works universally in any setting, where seating is available, from a bustling coffee shop to a quiet park bench. The psychology behind its effectiveness is multifaceted. Firstly, it leverages the principle of familiarity, albeit in a nascent form. By simply initiating proximity, you begin to engage the mere exposure effect, which suggests that people tend to develop a preference for things merely because they are familiar with them. Even before extensive interaction, your presence becomes less foreign and more acceptable. Secondly, and crucially, the success of this phrase hinges on your nonverbal cues. Accompanying it with your warmest and brightest smile is paramount. A genuine smile, as studies on human interaction affirm, is a powerful indicator of approachability and friendliness. It communicates positive emotions, which are infectious. People unconsciously mimic others' movements and facial expressions, leading them to feel similar positive emotions. This emotional contagion makes her feel comfortable and open to further interaction. If she responds affirmatively, a simple, relaxed "thank you," followed by another brief smile, reinforces your non-threatening, kind demeanor. This casual, non-committal initial exchange creates a situation where you are now together in a shared space, making conversation a natural and easy next step. It bypasses the common paralysis of playing it safe and not flirting, gently nudging you toward a real-world interaction that doesn't feel scary. Should she decline, the phrase implies no romantic overture, saving you potential embarrassment and providing a graceful exit. This low-risk, high-reward approach makes it an ideal first step in sparking initial interest and setting the stage for deeper connection. 2. Sorry to bother you, but I really need some help, and I was wondering if you might be willing? This phrase taps into a powerful human psychological drive, the desire to be helpful and competent. It's a subtle yet effective way to initiate conversation by appealing to what one source describes as the knight in shining armor instinct, a primal part of a person that wants to take care of those they care about. While this concept is often applied to men wanting to sweep a woman off her feet, it applies equally to women who possess a desire to assist and demonstrate their capabilities. Everyone likes to be seen as an expert or someone capable of providing assistance, as it offers a significant ego boost and sense of importance. The effectiveness of this line lies in its ability to create an immediate, legitimate reason for interaction, disarming any potential guardedness she might have. It immediately shifts the dynamic, making you the one in a moment of perceived or cleverly engineered need, which can bypass the typical social barriers of approaching someone directly with romantic intent. The help can be simple and innocuous. For example, asking for directions to a nearby cafe, advice on a new app on your phone, or an opinion on a task you're attempting. The key is to make your request genuine, or at least appear so. This strategy leverages what is known as the Ben Franklin effect, a psychological phenomenon where a person who has done a favor for another person is more likely to do another favor for that person, than if they had received a favor from that person. By getting her to help you, she implicitly begins to like you more to justify her helpful action. This phrase works because it's flattering. It communicates that you value her opinion or capability enough to seek her assistance. It invites her to engage, and her positive response lays the groundwork for further conversation. When she provides the help, express genuine gratitude, and perhaps follow up with an offer to reciprocate or continue the conversation on a less needy topic. This transition can naturally lead to discussions about common interests or simply getting to know each other better, all initiated by her desire to assist. It's a low-risk way to open a dialogue, making her feel appreciated and important right from the start. Point 3. Excuse me, I was wondering where you got your item of clothing, accessory. What amazing perfume you have on? This compliment-based opener is a fantastic way to initiate conversation, particularly for those who feel hesitant about directly expressing romantic interest. It's an indirect approach that disarms her immediately because it's rooted in observation and genuine or convincingly feigned interest in something about her, rather than a direct romantic advance. Everyone appreciates being noticed, and a specific, sincere compliment is far more impactful than a general one. By commenting on her style, a specific accessory, or even her fragrance, you're signaling that you've paid attention to details about her, which is inherently flattering. This approach aligns with the concept of spontaneous trait transference, where people associate the adjectives you use to describe others with your own personality. If you compliment her on her amazing perfume or unique style, she will subconsciously associate you with positive qualities. The power of this phrase lies in its ability to compel a response. She feels compelled to answer your question, providing a natural opening for further dialogue. This allows you to either lead the conversation by asking follow-up questions about her tastes or experiences related to the compliment, or to let her take the lead. For example, if you ask about her scarf, and she mentions where she bought it, you could ask if she enjoys shopping there, if she has a favorite store, or if she has other pieces with similar style. This shows active listening and a genuine desire to learn more about her. This phrase also offers a gentle way to gauge her interest. Her response, whether it's brief and dismissive or open and engaging, will give you clues about her receptiveness. If she's responsive, you can then suggest continuing the conversation over a drink or coffee, smoothly transitioning from a compliment into a potential date. The key is to be genuinely interested in her response, as this authenticity will shine through and make her feel understood and valued, fostering a sense of warmth and connection right from the outset. It's a confident yet non-aggressive way to break the ice and highlight your observational skills. 4. I think my phone has stopped working. Think you could call it for me to see if it picks up? This is a delightfully cheeky and cunning way to acquire her phone number while simultaneously showcasing your sense of humor and confidence. It's a playful spin on a classic maneuver, turning a request for assistance into a clever tactic for connection. The phrase works on multiple psychological levels. Initially, it appeals to her innate desire to be helpful and competent, similar to the need help scenario. She might momentarily perceive it as a genuine tech crisis, ready to step in as a problem solver. This momentary illusion of being her knight in shining armor creates a positive association with you. The brilliance comes when she realizes your true intention. As soon as her number flashes on your screen, a wry grin from you, acknowledging the playful deception, is essential. This moment of shared realization and subsequent laughter is crucial. It shatters the ice completely and immediately. Shared humor is a powerful bonding agent. It signals that you don't take yourself too seriously and are capable of light-hearted playfulness, traits that are highly attractive. Research suggests that a good sense of humor is a desirable trait in both friends and romantic partners, and using it early on can increase likability. The follow-up line, Guess you'd better give me your name too, so I know what to put in my contact book. Further solidifies the playful dynamic and ensures you get her name along with her number. This exchange effectively communicates your interest without being overly aggressive. It demonstrates confidence and a strong, clever personality, someone who can navigate social interactions with wit and charm. By making her laugh and engaging her in this low-stakes trick, you've created a memorable interaction that sets a unique and intriguing tone for future communication. This kind of playful friction can spark genuine chemistry and leave her wanting more of your engaging personality. 5. Never seen the team play this well. I think this might be the band's best gig yet, don't you? Initiating a conversation by commenting on a shared activity or interest is a remarkably effective way to build rapport, especially in settings like sports games, concerts, or events where you both have a clear common ground. This phrase, "Never seen the team play this well. I think this might be the band's best gig yet, don't you?" capitalizes on the similarity attraction effect, a well-documented psychological principle that states people are more attracted to those who are similar to them. When you find common interests, it fosters a sense of comfort, understanding, and shared experience, making her feel more at ease in your presence. The beauty of this opener is its non-threatening nature. It doesn't immediately suggest romantic intent, which can be less intimidating and more inviting for initial interaction. Instead, it invites her to share her opinion and engage in a discussion about something you both clearly care about. This allows you to demonstrate your knowledge and passion for the topic, which can be highly attractive. Furthermore, by asking for her opinion, don't you? You are actively inviting her participation and showing that you value her perspective. This aligns with the principles of active listening and encouraging her to talk about herself, which are inherently rewarding. The conversation can flow naturally from here. Her response will provide cues for further questions or comments, allowing you to gauge the depth of your shared connection. For instance, if she agrees about the band, you can ask about her favorite songs, other concerts she's attended, or what draws her to this genre. This approach showcases your social skills and ability to engage in meaningful dialogue, laying a foundation for a beautiful friendship that could potentially evolve into something deeper. A crucial caveat, however, ensure your interest in this topic is genuine. If you feign interest, she will likely perceive it as disingenuous, undermining any potential connection. Authenticity, even in shared enthusiasm, is key. 6. Do you believe in love at first sight? Or should I walk past you again? This phrase is a classic, overtly flirty, and humorous chat-up line that, when delivered with confidence and a genuine smile, can be incredibly effective. Its power lies in its self-awareness and playfulness. It's intentionally cheesy, which immediately signals that you don't take yourself too seriously. As one source suggests, there's nothing sexier than a hot girl who doesn't take herself too seriously. While that advice is initially directed at women, the principle holds true for anyone seeking to attract. A man who can laugh at himself and demonstrate a lighthearted approach to flirting is often perceived as confident and fun. The phrase itself acts as a direct, yet disarming, indicator of interest. It explicitly acknowledges attraction, love, at first sight, but immediately softens it with humor. Or should I walk past you again? Inviting a giggle rather than an immediate defensive reaction. This shared laughter immediately shatters the ice, creating a comfortable and open atmosphere for conversation. The confidence required to deliver such a line is itself attractive. It signals that you are proactive and unafraid to make your intentions known, albeit in a charming way. This aligns with the idea that confidence is a supremely attractive trait. Phrase leaves the door wide open for her to respond, whether with a reciprocal laugh, a witty comeback, or a direct acceptance of your playful overture. Her reaction will give you immediate feedback on her receptiveness. If she laughs and engages, you have a clear green light to continue the conversation. You can then transition into more conventional small talk or ask a more direct question. But the initial interaction will have already established a foundation of likeness and attraction. This phrase is a bold yet endearing way to initiate a flirtatious exchange, setting a memorable and positive tone. 7. I've really enjoyed chatting with you, but I did notice a couple of unusual things about you. This is a masterstroke of intrigue. A cliffhanger designed to leave her wanting more. Strategically deployed towards the end of a conversation. I've really enjoyed chatting with you, but I did notice a couple of unusual things about you. Weaponizes curiosity, a powerful human motivator. The phrase creates an immediate mental question in her mind that she will be desperate to have answered. It subtly shifts the power dynamic. As you hold the key to this intriguing piece of information about her, the phrase flatters her by implying you've been observant and thoughtful during your interaction, noticing unusual things that set her apart. This is a nuanced compliment, suggesting she's unique and worthy of deeper consideration. The critical next step is to withhold the answer. When she inevitably asks what those unusual things are, you must gracefully excuse yourself, expressing a genuine need to depart, but promise to elaborate if you meet again. This creates a compelling reason for a future encounter. This technique, which aligns with the interest plus challenge dynamic of flirting, leverages what is known as cognitive dissonance. Her mind will be unsettled by the unanswered question, creating a strong pull to resolve it by seeing you again. It's not just about setting up another date. It's about embedding you in her thoughts as someone mysterious and captivating. It transforms a pleasant conversation into an unresolved puzzle, ensuring you remain in her mind long after you've parted ways. The urgency in your voice, as you suggest exchanging numbers before leaving, reinforces the idea that you genuinely must go, while simultaneously providing the means for her to seek the answer she craves. This leaves her with a sense of anticipation and makes her actively desire the next interaction. 8. I want you. These three simple words, when whispered at the opportune moment, possess immense power in a romantic context. I want you is a direct and unambiguous expression of desire, and its impact is deeply rooted in human psychology, particularly in fulfilling fundamental needs for validation and recognition. Everyone, regardless of gender, carries a degree of self-doubt, especially in the early stages of a relationship or as intimacy deepens. There's always a lingering question of whether one's affections are truly reciprocated. When you articulate "I want you," you immediately alleviate this unspoken pressure and doubt in her mind. This phrase provides a significant ego boost, making her feel seen, desired, and important. It confirms that her presence has a profound effect on you, fostering a rush of gratitude and comfort. She begins to associate you with this positive reinforcement, creating a strong emotional bond. This comfort and validation are crucial for fostering deeper intimacy and ensuring the longevity of a partnership. It communicates that she is the center of your attention and that you find her utterly attractive, fulfilling the inherent human need to feel desired by a chosen partner. The timing is critical for this phrase to land effectively. It's not a casual opener. It's a statement reserved for moments of escalating intimacy, perhaps during a shared gaze, a close embrace, or a quiet, charged moment. It should convey sincerity and a genuine depth of feeling, transcending mere physical attraction to imply a deeper, emotional desire for her presence and connection. By vocalizing this desire, you create a powerful emotional connection that makes her feel safe and cherished, solidifying her craving for you. 9. I love it when you touch me there in a specific way. This phrase, or a variation like, I love the way your skin feels against my fingers, is a direct and powerful form of positive reinforcement within physical intimacy. It taps into the universal human need for reassurance and validation, especially in the context of physical connection. When you articulate specific appreciation for her touch or physical presence, you dispel any subconscious doubts she might have about her ability to please you, or the effectiveness of her affectionate gestures. It makes her feel confident and successful in the intimate space you share. The psychological impact of this phrase is profound. By highlighting a specific action or sensation, when you touch me there, the way your skin feels, you are providing clear, actionable feedback that reinforces behavior you enjoy. This encourages her to repeat those actions, deepening your physical and emotional bond. It also communicates that you are attuned to her, noticing and appreciating the subtle ways she expresses affection or creates intimacy. This level of observation and appreciation makes her feel truly understood and valued. This phrase actively stimulates her senses and, by extension, her desire. It conjures vivid physical sensations, making her more aware of her own body and its impact on you. This can be incredibly arousing and create a strong association between her actions and your pleasure. The sentiment can be modified to appeal to any of her senses: how good she smells, the sound of her breathing, the taste of her lips when she kisses you. This sensual communication, whether whispered in the heat of the moment or subtly referenced in a text, keeps her thinking about you and the passionate connection you share. By letting her know that her efforts are recognized and appreciated, you make her feel like a masterful lover, a feeling that is deeply addictive and makes her crave more of your shared intimacy. 10. You shouldn't fall in love with me. This phrase is a masterclass in playful challenge and intrigue, designed to ignite a powerful conquer mode in her. Uttered early in the dating phase, "You shouldn't fall in love with me," creates an immediate and compelling barrier, transforming you into a captivating puzzle she feels compelled to solve. The underlying psychology is simple yet profound. Humans are often drawn to what they perceive as challenging or elusive. By telling her she shouldn't fall in love with you, you're paradoxically making her want to do exactly that. This line leverages the interest plus challenge dynamic that is core to effective flirting. You've already demonstrated interest by dating her, but now you're introducing an intriguing obstacle. This isn't about being genuinely unattainable or playing manipulative games. It's about creating a sense of mystery and a subtle dare. It communicates that you are not easily won or captured, which can be incredibly attractive. It suggests hidden depths and an exciting, perhaps unpredictable, journey that she will be ravenous to uncover. The success of this phrase depends heavily on its playful delivery. A smirk, a twinkle in your eye, and a light tone are essential to ensure it comes across as a flirtatious tease rather than a genuine rejection or a sign of emotional unavailability. She needs to have enough confidence in your initial attraction to interpret it as a challenge rather than a dismissal. This phrase taps into her desire to pursue, to overcome, and to win you, making the chase itself an enticing part of your burgeoning relationship. It creates an almost irresistible urge for her to prove you wrong, deepening her emotional investment and making her crave the satisfaction of breaking down your playful defenses. 11. Could you explain how this works? What? This is for me? This phrase is a powerful yet humble way to make her feel valued and respected, tapping into a fundamental human desire to be seen as knowledgeable and competent. Could you explain how this works? What this is for me specifically appeals to her expertise, whether it's in her career, a hobby, or a specific area of interest. It's a subtle form of flattery that acknowledges her intelligence and capabilities, which is deeply gratifying. As one source notes, people like to be seen as experts, wanting to puff their chest and prove that they know everything there is to know about it. While this is initially described in relation to men, the desire to demonstrate expertise is universal. By asking her to explain something, you position yourself as an eager and appreciative audience. This creates an immediate connection by shifting the focus onto her, allowing her to talk about something she's passionate about and where she feels confident. People find it inherently rewarding to talk about themselves and their areas of expertise. This aligns with the advice to let them talk about themselves, as it can lead to more positive memories of your interaction. This phrase is excellent for building rapport because it makes her feel special and important, and she will associate that positive feeling with you. It fosters a sense of trust and openness, as you are willingly admitting a gap in your knowledge and inviting her to fill it. This vulnerability can be disarming and appealing. The key is to be genuinely interested in her explanation. Actively listen and ask follow-up questions. This shows that your inquiry is sincere and not just a tactic. Whether she's explaining a complex work project, a niche hobby, or simply how to use a new gadget, your attentive interest will make her feel seen, appreciated, and ultimately draw her closer to you. 12. I don't mind if you want to spend the evening with your friends. Pursue your interests. This phrase, adapted from its original gendered context, is a profound statement of trust, understanding, and emotional security, designed to make her feel cherished and autonomous. Saying, I don't mind if you want to spend the evening with your friends, pursue your interests, directly challenges a common relationship fear that a partner will become a ball and chain, restricting one's freedom and social life. By proactively offering this space, you demonstrate a high level of emotional maturity and confidence, qualities highly valued in a healthy relationship. Psychologically, this statement signals that you are not possessive or insecure. It shows that you trust her implicitly and are not threatened by her independent activities or friendships. This builds a foundation of respect and freedom within the relationship, which is incredibly attractive. It also indicates that you understand the importance of individual space and personal growth, acknowledging that a healthy relationship allows for both shared experiences and independent pursuits. This understanding makes her feel seen and respected as a whole person, not just as your partner. Furthermore, this phrase promotes a sense of gratitude. She will appreciate your understanding and adore you for recognizing her need for personal time. This positive feeling becomes associated with you, fostering deeper affection. This approach aligns with the principles of emotional intelligence, particularly empathy and social awareness, as you are tuning into her potential needs and desires without her having to articulate them. It portrays you as a secure, understanding partner, which is a powerful draw for long-term emotional investment. By granting her freedom, you paradoxically make her desire your company even more, as she knows your connection is built on mutual respect and genuine appreciation for her individuality. 13. I noticed what you did for me. This phrase, I noticed what you did for me, is a simple yet incredibly powerful expression of appreciation that resonates deeply within her. Its effectiveness stems from acknowledging her actions and efforts, which often go unnoticed in the hustle and bustle of daily life. Women often express care and affection through actions, whether it's a thoughtful gesture, a supportive act, or a subtle effort to make your life easier. By specifically pinpointing and verbalizing that you observed and valued one of these actions, you validate her efforts and make her feel truly seen and understood. The psychology behind this is tied to the human need for recognition and appreciation. When her actions are acknowledged, she experiences gratification and a boost to her sense of worth within the relationship. This reinforces her positive behavior and encourages her to continue expressing her care in meaningful ways. It communicates that you are attentive and appreciative, qualities that are highly attractive in a partner. It also fosters a sense that you truly get her, recognizing her unique ways of showing affection. Examples could range from, I noticed you stayed up late to help me finish that project. That meant so much, to I noticed you picked up my favorite coffee this morning. It really brightened my day. The specificity makes the compliment genuine and impactful. This phrase goes beyond generic thanks. It highlights your observational skills and demonstrates that you don't take her for granted. It solidifies the idea that you are an appreciative, and thoughtful partner, someone who pays attention to the details of her care. This deepens her emotional connection to you, making her crave more of your attentive and grateful presence. 14. I love your ... This open-ended phrase, completed with a specific and genuine compliment, is a direct conduit to making her feel cherished and uniquely appreciated. I love your ... is profoundly effective because it taps into the universal human desire for sincere flattery and recognition of one's distinctive qualities. While generic compliments might be polite, a specific compliment demonstrates that you've truly observed and valued something particular about her, whether it's an aspect of her appearance, personality, achievements, or even her quirks. The power lies in its personalization. Starting with I love your ... makes the sentiment unequivocally from your heart. It's not just that's nice. It's a statement of deep personal appreciation. This fosters a sense of being deeply understood and seen for who she truly is, not just for superficial traits. The compliment should be authentic, highlighting something that genuinely makes your toes curl or your heart miss a beat. This could be, I love your infectious laugh. I love your incredible wit. I love your fierce determination. Or, I love your calming presence. The more unique and specific the trait you praise, the more impactful it will be. This phrase acts as a powerful ego boost, making her bask in the knowledge that you not only noticed but actively appreciate these elements of her being. It reinforces her positive self-perception and creates a strong positive association with you. This constant validation cultivates an environment where she feels admired and celebrated. By consistently expressing what you genuinely love about her, you create an emotional safe space where she feels valued and adored, which in turn makes her crave your presence and the positive feelings you inspire within her. It's about building her confidence in your eyes, making her desire your admiring gaze and heartfelt words. 15. I liked it when you ... double quotes this phrase, I liked it when you ... is a highly effective way to provide immediate and specific positive reinforcement for her actions, thereby encouraging desirable behaviors and deepening her connection to you. Its power lies in its direct validation and the clarity it offers. Especially in the early stages of dating, she might be uncertain whether her actions or gestures are well received. By explicitly stating what you liked, you remove that ambiguity and provide a clear signal of your approval and appreciation. The psychological mechanism at play is behavior reinforcement. When a positive behavior is immediately followed by positive feedback, it increases the likelihood of that behavior being repeated. For example, if she runs her hand through your hair and you say, I really liked it when you ran your hand through my hair like that, you're not only complimenting her but also indicating that you want more of that specific affectionate gesture. This can range from physical touches, I liked it when you held my hand during the movie, to thoughtful actions, I liked it when you remembered my coffee order, or even conversational styles, I liked it when you teased me about my cooking. This phrase makes her feel effective in pleasing you, which is a powerful motivator in any relationship. People inherently want to make their loved ones happy, and receiving clear feedback that their efforts are successful is incredibly gratifying. It confirms that her thoughtfulness and unique ways of interacting with you are noticed and cherished. This builds intimacy and comfort, creating an electricity that strengthens your bond. By consistently acknowledging and appreciating her specific actions, you train her to see you as a source of positive validation, making her eager to continue pleasing you and, by extension, making her crave your company and approval. It cultivates a virtuous cycle of positive interaction and growing affection, in the complex tapestry of human connection. Understanding the subtle power of communication is akin to holding a master key. These 15 phrases are not mere words. They are carefully crafted tools, each imbued with psychological depth, designed to unlock genuine connection and spark undeniable desire. By mastering the art of observation, genuine compliment, playful challenge, and heartfelt appreciation, you move beyond superficial interactions. You become someone who not only engages but truly sees, values, and excites her. Remember, authenticity is your truest compass. Use these insights not to manipulate, but to build a bond rooted in mutual understanding and magnetic attraction, ensuring you remain a captivating presence in her heart and mind.